بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Welcome my dear students at Afaq Educational Company. With you Mr.Hossam Nadi, teacher of English at Afaq Al-Aziziyya Intermediate Stage. Today inshallah we are going to talk about how can I change or how can I turn the noun to an adjective. It's our first lesson in the fourth module. As we know, a noun is maybe person, place, or things, and an adjective modifies or describes the noun. When I say the boy is a beautiful, beauty being a noun. When I say the boy is a beauty is being a noun. But when I say the girls can also be a beautiful, here beautiful in this case being an adjective. Turning a noun into an adjective requires all of you changes to the ending of the word. But how can I change or how can I form the adjective? The simplest way to turn a noun into an adjective is to add suffixes لواحق to the end of the root word. When I say the come suffix that created adjective are ly, a Paul, us, Ari, fall, and so on. For example, turn the noun danger. Do you know what is the meaning of danger? Danger is a noun, but when I want to change it to an adjective, I can say dangerous, excellent, by adding the suffix ous. Other example, the lady enjoys magic. However, she is not very magical herself. Those who have health are considering healthy, while those who follow fashion, fashionable. Okay, here I can add suffixes. Sometimes you will have to make some change to the root noun and then add a, y, or t. For example, the noun create, creative, and so on. So look at the board. We form some adjectives by adding y, ous, or ful, fall, two nouns. For example, cloud, cloudy, adventure, adventures, yes, help, helpful. By the same way, I can answer this question. I think life in the country is more than life in the city. Okay, for example, base, I can say baseful. Here I put full to the end of the board or to the end of the noun. Baseful. Yeah. The leaves of some plants are poison, yes, poisonous. poison اللي هي سامة. يعني هذه الأوراق للنباتات سامة. The traffic of Highfield Road is very, yes, dangerous. Here as we see, ful, baseful, yes, dangerous. The internet is really useful or useless when you need information for a project. Yes, it says useful. We couldn't go sailing today because it was too windy. Excellent. It's too noisy. It's noisy in this cafe and I can't hurt you. ضوضاء عالية في الكافيه. The doctor said that Barry is very, healthy. My exams went well, so I'm quite hopeful about my marks. It is the first part of our lesson today, that how can I change the noun to an adjective. okay, but we form some adjective by adding y, us, fall, ly, and so on. And the second part of our lesson today is about a grammar. How can I use relative pronouns? Relative pronouns like who, which, that. As we see, there are many kinds of relative pronouns, but our lesson today also only about who, which, and that. Let's go to a grammar book. Yes, relative clauses. Relative clauses give information about the subject or object of the main clause. Give us some information about the subject. Only the subject? No. And the object. Maybe the subject or maybe the object. They are introduced by relative pronouns who, which, and that. Let's check the relative pronouns. Number one, who. Who. As we know, who is a question word, but who also is a relative pronoun. Is used for people. People. Al-aqil. That's my friend. She gave me this pen. Yeah, my friend and she. My friend is a people. My friend Ahmad, my friend Ali, my friend Mona, and so on. So that's my friend. My friend is a people. So I can change she to who. That's my friend who gave me. So I delete she and then replace another word who to join two sentences by using a relative pronouns who. Another example, that's the boy. I met him at Tim's house. Yes, that's the boy who I met at Tim's house. On other side, I can use the second relative pronouns which. Which, yeah, who for people and which for animals, things, an abstract noun, أشياء الغير عاقل. For example, there is the cat. The cat. Here my friend is Ahmad, my friend is Mona, my friend is Layla. Male or female, for peoples, but which for animals like tigers, lions. Things, the book, the garden, and so on. An abstract noun like the car, the hoop, the beauty, and so on. There is the cat. It was in our garden. Yeah, there is the cat which was in our garden. Number two, the car is blue. We bought. Here, there is the cat and the car. Here is an object and there is subject. We bought it. I can delete it. And the car which we bought last week is blue, or last year is blue, as you see. That is used instead of, or I can replace who and which. That is used for people, animal, things, for people, for animals, for things, and so on. It can replace who and which. For example, that's the man who gave me this painting. That's the man that. I can say that, I can say who. The t-shirt which I bought last week is red. The t-shirt is that. Which or that. The two sentences are correct. I bought last week is red. So, relative pronouns here. Who, which, that. Who for people, which for animals or things, that for both. Who or which. Okay? I can use that instead of who. I can use that instead of which. Okay. We have this exercise. Complete the sentence with who or which. Who or which. Yeah. June is the person. June is the person. هو الشخص. Yeah. Taught me how to drive. How to drive a car. Yeah. He is a person is people. Yeah. Excellent. Who. Spanish is a language. Language like English is a language. Spanish, Germany, French, and so on. Yet it. Thing is, abstract noun or animals. I can use which. Cats and animals. Cats and animals. Cats are animals. Can climb. يتسلق trees. Yeah. Excellent. Which? Salman. Salman is a student. He is a person. Yeah. He's a boy. I can use who. That's the camera. Yeah. Camera. Camera is a thing. So I can use which. That the athlete won the race last night. No, yeah, athlete. Yeah, who. That's the artist. Artist. فنان. Yes, he's a boy. So I can use who. It's a person. Look at the fox. The fox is an animal. So I can use which. Okay. So I can use who for people. I can use which for things or animals. Okay. There is an extra word in this section below. Cross it out. Something is wrong in this sentence. So this is the camera that I bought it for Maggie. Because that instead of it. The armchair which I have got it. Yeah, it in my bedroom is grey. Look at that parrot. Which it? Which it? Well, which is? Yes, I can cross it. I met a boy last night. Who he? Who? No. Who is? Here I cross the repeated verb. Cross out the repeated verb. Where are the pictures that you were looking at them yesterday? Okay. Your homework, inshallah, in the grammar book, in a grammar book. Number C, this is your homework. Use who, which, or that, as you like. For example, here is the painting. The painting. The painting is thing. So I can use which or that to join two sentences by using a relative pronoun. Okay. Number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's your homework. Thank you very much for playing with me, and inshallah in the next lesson we are going to talk about a new grammar or module for 4C about zero conditional of if. Thank you very much.